What is up, everyone? Time for the Daily Wrap. I'm Phil, and today was a crazy day. Tuesday, the 12th of July, 2022. It was a fun day. We started off with the Level 1 podcast, where we had two interesting topics to discuss today. The first being the fact that I'm just joking with you. The fact that Bandai Namco's schedule supposedly leaked for their new releases for the next fiscal year. Not this fiscal year, but supposedly next year's fiscal year. There's actually more developments of this over the course of the day. So I went through the whole listing, and it seems pretty realistic, but a lot of people are saying it's bullshit. It included things such as an update to Dragon Ball FighterZ called Super Dragon Ball FighterZ, a new Tales of game, Code Vein 2, the first expansion to Elden Ring, even Tekken 8. All that sounds good, right? So if that's all true, or at least there's some nuggets of truth in there, it sounds like a great release schedule. But a lot of people are saying to be skeptical that it's not real. However, then, as I read up more over the course of today, because I have a follow-up to this story, supposedly there is a truth to it, because Bandai Namco somehow got hacked, and the hackers are holding them basically hostage and saying, we have all your data, and unless you pay us cryptocurrency or something as a payment, we're going to hold your data and or expose it to the world. It's fucked up. If this is true, it's really fucked up, and apparently people are reporting as it is true. But no one really knows what data is real and what data is not, or if they've revealed anything yet or not, if it's all bullshit. No one seems to be sure on this fact. So, yeah, that was the first story. The second story was that Subway restaurants have a new menu. And I tore it a new asshole because it's uninspired, unoriginal. They copied all the other popular sandwich shops that actually are getting more market share than them. And it's a huge joke because they only have two actual new items in the fucking sandwiches, and they're condiments. There's not even a new type of sandwich. It's all the same shit they already had before. So I ripped them a new asshole. It's funny because some people are like, why did you do that? Because it's a podcast. It's fun. I can do whatever I want on it. I thought it was entertaining. I used to live next to the original Subway. It was called Pete's Subs. I literally lived a block away from it, grew up near it, eating at it every Sunday in the afternoon. We would get lunch there. And over the years, we saw it degrade down into shit and turn into a terrible chain restaurant with terrible quality and no good food at all. And it's funny to see them fail like this and then try to rebrand, and literally their rebranding is copying everybody else. So anyway, watch the Level 1 podcast if you like some of that discussion, okay? The first stream today was Final Fantasy 7, and I had a really good time with Final Fantasy 7 today because we are out of Midgar, we're in the open world, we're doing all new questing, all right? Fun plotline developments, new enemies, new abilities as the materia is leveling up, we're getting new spells, new limit breaks unlocking, finding new equipment, and let me tell you, one of the best parts about this playthrough, it's the first time I've ever played it with people who are knowledgeable about the game, and they're telling me things I didn't know. Like, hey, stick around on the ship, a little extra, and steal. There's some really good armor on the ship. If you steal from those people, if you take like 5 extra minutes to do it. I did. I'm like, wow, this is great. Now I have more materia equipped, and I'm leveling them up more quickly. This is excellent. So you guys know way more about the game than I do. I told you guys I haven't played this game in over 20 years. There's probably like, seriously, it was probably like 2001 was the last time I played it or something like that. So replaying it now, it's really awesome. I'm having a great time with it, and I'm really enjoying our interactive streams of it. So it went really well, and by the way, support was outstanding. We hit all the goals and everything, which was amazing, all right? Then on the late stream, it was Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. That's what it's called. I couldn't remember what the second part of the title was. I got to the last dungeon. The last dungeon is a fucking maze, if you can believe this, okay? Just listen to this. The last dungeon has 3 paths, and only one goes to the end. The other 2 are dead ends. And if you get to the dead end, you literally have to go and fight your way all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon and then try to figure it out. Basically, I got all the way to the dead end, went all the way back, tried a different way, ended up in the same spot. I was like, I'm out of time for tonight. And everyone was like, yeah, well, this does suck. And then it was actually Mr. Papavera sends me a link on Twitter. He's like, check out your Twitter. I look at it. There it is. He sends me the map, and it shows blatantly, dead end. Here's how you do it. I was like, what a piece of shit. So now we have to play it again because I didn't beat it tonight. And the thing is, it takes like 15, 20 minutes minimum to get through this dungeon. And then at the end, there's not one but 2 bosses. And the last boss in this game is infamously one of the hardest bosses in classic NES history. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to beat it. So it looks like we got to do it again. So we'll talk about that now. So, but by the way, oh my God, again, there must have been something in the air, the water today. We hit all the goals again on stream. It was outstanding. People were so supportive. I really appreciate that because this helps me out for my day off tomorrow. So thank you so very much, everyone. Okay? So here's the deal. Thank you for a great streaming week. This is a very special week, and here's why. Tons of variety. Not only do we finish up classic playthroughs like the Sonic the Hedgehog Origins Collection and Castlevania Anniversary Collection, we played a lot of classic fighting games in the Capcom Fighting Collection. There was an Ask the King episode, right? There was also a whole marathon of me reacting to the Rob Gavigan YouTube channel, right? There was also a new WWE Sim match. There was a new Feasting with the King. Like, I can go on and on about the crazy variety we did this week. It was outstanding. I loved doing that, and I like when we mix stuff up with that variety, okay? And thank you for the support, because again, I truthfully this week, things were so tight with all the bills and everything. You guys helped me out so much. Anyone who contributed in any way this week in particular, but if you tipped, wow, thank you so much for that, all right? So I'm off from streaming tomorrow. Have a good day. If you catch up on videos and watch anything on DSP Gaming, thanks for the viewership. If you want to help out, remember to like the videos you watch and enjoy and leave comments on said videos, or do both. That helps a ton. When I come back on Thursday, the main stream will be Fable Anniversary. Now, we talked about it last night. It did not go well yesterday. People were completely bored and disengaged. Maybe this second session will be different. Maybe the second session will not be this tutorial stuff and people will enjoy it more. I actually legitimately hope so, because I do feel the Fable franchise is a good franchise. I don't know. Maybe it was just the stars aligned in a weird way. Let's hope for the best. If it does well on Thursday, I'll keep it in the rotation. If it does poorly again, fuck it. We did enough. I don't have to play the game again. I already played it 8 years ago. We'll do Batman Arkham Asylum Remastered instead, which was the third place vote in the viewer's choice. And incidentally, it was the game that the actual members, channel members, picked for their pick. So I know the members are going to like this game. So maybe we'll do that instead. So let's see how Fable goes on Thursday. Okay? Thursday night. Originally, it was going to be me exploring PlayStation Plus. We're not doing that now because I have to finish Zelda 2. So Zelda 2 will conclude Thursday night. If we end early, I'll do Q&A. Friday now is going to be Final Fantasy VII continuing. The late night stream on Friday will be the usual Friday Night Fights Capcom Fighting Collection. And then on Saturday, depending on if we keep Fable in the rotation, we'll determine if it'll be Fable again or maybe Batman. And then Saturday night will be that PlayStation Plus late stream that we were supposed to do. Now, keep in mind, finally, after all this waiting, there's actually new releases coming out. There are new releases coming out on the 19th. That's 1 week from right now. So next Tuesday, we got 2 new releases, Stray and As Dusk Falls. I'm excited to have double new releases and have new games to play in the rotation. I hope that you guys are too. Everyone, please have a good and safe Wednesday away, and I will see you all on Thursday for another super fun full week of streaming. Everyone, please have a good evening. Peace out, and I will see you Thursday. Later, guys.